Hello guys, pardon the raspy voice, it's getting below zero here and I caught a cold. But the hell, we're going to let a cold stop us, right? This sucks. The video today is on games women play when they want a relationship. This relates to a very specific period of dating. After sex has happened, but before commitment. So let the games begin. This is a game that you will see when the two are meeting and having sex, but there is no movement and no talk about a relationship. Her goal is to spend time with him without having sex. When that happens, she forces him to imply, through actions, that he wants more of her than just a vagina. Here is this game in action. So you can see blah 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 scheduling the meeting. After the meeting had already been scheduled, she comes up with one more thing. I have to abstain from having sex. As if to say, oh, by the way, little detail. How can men react to this game? If he accepts her game at face value, he sends the message that she can play games with him and they will work. But if he cancels the meeting completely, that's the equivalent of a slap in the face, which communicates that yeah, she's pretty much just a vagina. I will personally avoid both those extremes, and then how to act depends on whether or not he wants a relationship. For the full details on effective replies, check the link in the description. Move Your Ass, You Son of a Bitch is a rather nasty game. It consists of threats and coercion, and it leverages jealousy and scarcity. This is an example. Her message is actually saying, move your ass to get serious, you son of a bitch, because there are other men willing to wine and dine me, and I might just pick one of them. I recommend men to take these types of games very seriously, because what you get before the relationship is often just a preview of what you will get in the relationship. Somebody said that the biggest investment you make in your life is not a financial instrument, but it's the people you get close to. Beginning, of course, with your intimate relationships. I fully agree with that. Meaning to you, if you see any similar games, think twice and hard before entering a serious relationship. I don't have a text for this one, so I will treat you with a story. A girl I was seeing worked as a real estate agent. She was showing flats around. One day, she was showing a place to a guy. Now you will never guess, but this guy was a surfer and an underwear model. You can imagine my curiosity when she was telling the story. Now, you will never guess what happened, but the hunk asked her this. Would I offend any guy if I invited you out for dinner? Since she was telling me the story, of course, she turned him down. Now, what do you think she was communicating with this story? She was basically offering me her commitment on a silver platter. But since most relationships entail an exchange, she was also indirectly asking me for commitment back. It was basically like saying, I am giving you my exclusivity in spite of some great options out there. What are you gonna do now? Are you gonna give me yours too, or what? How should men react to this game? Well, I think that this game is actually very smart and shrewd, and it's one of the best commitment games out there. Instead of leveraging negative emotion or trying to power bend him, she is taking care of giving first. And that's exactly what high-value people try to do. They either position their ask in a way that is easy and convenient to say yes, or they give value first. When women do that, instead of a combative dynamic of assaulting and defending, you get a dynamic that is about giving and giving back. You start a virtuous cycle of giving and caring, instead of a vicious one of attacking and defending. Lessons learned. After sex and before commitment, it's usually on the woman to move towards commitment. Plenty of exceptions, of course, but that's the general rule. Women should ask for commitment either directly or at least by avoiding any nasty power move, because those will drive the cool guys away and will start the relationship on a warpath, and hopefully you don't want that. For the guys, Keep in mind that the behavior that you see early on is often only an appetizer on what's about to come, so learn to see the signs and decide accordingly. Hopefully this video will help you out in that direction. See you guys, stay warm, hopefully not by yourself and without any nasty power moves. Cheers!